Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Fired up with you on a Tuesday on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and that's it.
You said LinkedIn,
Facebook,
Facebook,
YouTube, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn.
Yes.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Fired up. How are you today? Hope you're having a good day, as usual. And we're here with you. So sit back, relax, and let's get into some things. Of course, we're going to continue to talk about FedCon, which we are 75 days away.
Woo! 75 days away.
75 days. I am nervous, Lisa. I am getting nervous. Let me tell you something. Sticking your neck out there to build something and to put a conference on like this is pretty freaking gutsy, I think. Did it once. Probably should have just stopped there. But we have big dreams here. We have big goals here. So we had to do it again. And we did it in 2020. Now we're doing it in 2022. Will we do it in 2024? Well, we'll see what happens in 2022.
Yep, we'll see.
This is something that, again, while it's a dream and it's a goal to build these conferences and make them bigger and better year in and year out, it's not easy to sell tickets. It's not easy to sell sponsorships. There's got to be a lot of belief in the cause, and there's got to be real connections with people to make them understand what we're doing here. Tremendously grateful to the people and businesses that have already put their faith in what we have going on here. And I could assure you we're working hard to make sure that this thing is going to happen properly and be amazing. Be an experience, not just an event. So it's all coming together.
Yeah, absolutely. It's coming together.
The agenda's coming together. We have some really great speakers. We have some really great content that we're going to be putting out. The panels.
You can check out the agenda. The agenda is up on fedcon.com.
Please go to fedcon.com. Check out the agenda. See what you're going to be missing if you didn't get a ticket. And time is going to run out on you because there is a deadline. Hotel cutoff is coming
March
up.
28th.
Is March 28th. So if you don't book your room by then, that discounted pricing and the block is going to go away. And let me tell you, we worked tirelessly to get these numbers down. Scottsdale, Arizona in general is very expensive. I may never do a conference in Arizona again. Sorry, Josh and everybody out there.
We're going to Wisconsin next.
Yeah, we're going to do this in we'll do a mid-Fed conference at Taz's house if he allows us.
True.
I'll give him $1,000 to let us use the house.
Yes.
So we worked hard. I mean, if you go and look outside the block, it's like $600-700 a night.
Yes, $600-700 for these rooms, which we have at 50% off for FedCon.
Yeah, and listen. I understand the pricing because the property is beautiful. So I get it. I mean, this is not like the Days Inn, or this is a luxury property. This luxury resort. There's bars, there's restaurants, there's beautiful pools. The scenery is unmatched. The ballroom is amazing. The area we're going to be in is amazing. The Valencia lawn with the backdrop. I mean, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck when you look at it. And, I think if there's anyone on the fence saying this is too expensive, I urge you to look at other conferences, whether it's in our industry or not. We're priced, I think, right where we need to be, as we build and grow this business. It's challenging, and it's interesting to again navigate another one. So I'm gonna stay at it. You're gonna stay at it.
Of course, I'm gonna stay.
We're gonna keep going. We never give up. We can't give up. I can't give up. I'll never give up. So there's days that you sit there and you're like, oh, what am I doing here? What do you got? Comment?
Yes, it's a funny comment. So Scott Wyckoff says, you can use my house for $1,000. I can put an image of the desert in my New Jersey backyard. Cover charge for pool use, though.
There you go. So listen, Scott, did you get your ticket yet? Yeah, no, I mean that might be something. Maybe we'll do a mastermind down there at Scott's house.
Sure.
Stay tuned. But
yes,
yeah,
we are at it. I'm working very hard as well behind the scenes, and we're gonna get this conference going.
Yeah, and I think this kind of leading me into something to be fired up about today, actually.
Sure.
Never giving up on the dream. You know, people are gonna. And I was just watching a clip from Will Smith. I forget the name of the movie right now. I think he was talking to his son. Maybe you remember the movie or know what it is. And he was telling him, never let anybody tell you you can't do something.
Is it a
Not even your own father.
Is it a winter movie? Like where he's in the mountains with the
No. He's they're on a basketball court and he was taking shots and he was telling his son that listen, I don't have good genes. You're not going to be tall enough. You're not going to be anything in basketball. You need to not don't be spending all these hours out here shooting. There's other things you need to pay attention to and figure out. And then he ended up saying, listen, don't ever let anybody steal your dream if you have one. Don't let anyone steal your dream. Not even me.
Hmm.
You promise me that? He's like, I promise.
I don't know the movie, so I'm gonna Google it.
Damn it. Maybe type in Will Smith. Don't let anyone steal your dream, and it'll tell you what it is. See it. I can see it.
It's Step Brothers, but no, I don't think it's Step Brothers.
No, Will Smith.
Oh,
That's
Will
why.
Smith.
Yes. Will Smith.
Oh, are you talking about 7 pounds? No, not 7 pounds. 7. The Pursuit of Happiness.
I think that might be it.
Pursuit of Happiness.
The Pursuit of Happiness. So I mean, being fired up about your dreams. The Fed Group and the Fed Nation. This is a dream that has snowballed into a business that we're trying to build. It's a startup. So if you're out there looking to put something together and you're in the middle of a startup or you're just getting ready to start your startup, there are going to be roadblocks. There are going to be doubts. There are going to be people that tell you you're crazy. There are going to be people that scratch their head and say, "What the hell are you doing?" There's going to be people going, "I don't get it." There's going to be people going, "You're wasting your time." There's going to be a lot of ups and downs. There's going to be money problems. There's going to be sleep problems. There's going to be issues. If it's worth doing, it's going to be friggin' hard. That's the number one thing you got to keep in your mind. So, as we build this, the events part of what Fed is one piece. There's also a membership coming, and what's behind the membership is going to be, it's going to be hard to put together. It's going to be hard to build. It's not going to be easy. But once we get it there and we're working and people are seeing what it can be, it's going to be something great, and I foresee this, not just obviously being events. There's going to be, behind that membership, there's going to be, the community, right. Yeah. Well, we want master classes. We want to help the industry be better, and together we're going to do that through different avenues behind that membership again. But it's going to take time, and it's going to take knowing that there's going to be like I was saying, the doubts and like sitting here going through things. I'm like, oh my God, it's tough. You feel like your back's against the wall, but we keep going. We keep going every single day, regardless of how we feel, because there's something greater at risk.
We're getting real vulnerable here.
Yeah.
And it's funny because one of the keynotes at MOPSI was a keynote about friendship and what it takes to build friendships. Yeah. Even within your business, and how it is beneficial to build on those relationships outside of work.
Yes.
I'm actually seeing that happen right now, right here, with you being vulnerable, because that was one of the pieces of the recipe, right? Vulnerability. And
it was.
We share a lot with the Fed Group.
It was. Vulnerability was big. That was one for the books, for us, for me. And right, because it was vulnerability, it was accountability, it was I forget, it was a couple of different things.
Consistency.
Consistency.
Positive thought, like positivity and vulnerability. Those were the three of the triangle.
Yeah. And absolutely. I think you have to be vulnerable, and you have to be honest, even when it's hard. You have to be honest with yourself. If something's not working, back to the drawing board, figure it out. You don't have to give up. Sometimes if you're exhausted and you're spent, you could rest, but don't give up. You have to keep going. There's something bigger at play here. And I like I said, I foresee so many good things coming out of what the Fed Group is going to be in the next 20 years. I want us to help the kids. I want us to help bring our trades specifically, to the kids and let them understand the opportunities that lie here. And it's needed. because there's young restaurateurs out there that are sitting in a classroom right now that are the future chefs that are going to be coming out. They're going to need us, and if we're not there, what are they going to do? I know it's not going to, and we're not going to just dwindle overnight. I know that, but there's more of us leaving than coming in. Especially when it comes to technicians, that's really what we're talking about here as far as the trade. But
I feel like that applies to every channel partner. So, I mean, are there really kids in high school that are like, I want to be a dealer for food equipment?
No, there's not, because they don't even know it exists.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, right. No, I'm saying I'm agreeing with you. Yeah, they don't know it exists. There's no one sitting there saying, man, I'm gonna go be a design consultant and inspect equipment into restaurants and to stadiums or wherever it might be.
Yeah.
No one's sitting there thinking that. I mean, maybe if their mother or father are in the business, and that's usually how people find their way here. It's usually connected to family, friend, or someone very, very close family friends. Outside of that, I'm willing to bet, and I've seen it firsthand when I went to the high school here, and not one hand went up when I told them what I do. Nobody knew, never heard of it. Even when I walked on a college campus, the kid I mentioned what I did, and he was like, "What do you mean utensils? You sell utensils?" Yes, I'm a fork salesman. I go door to door selling forks and spoons.
Scott says kids don't understand that $20 burger they complain about will be $40 if they don't start getting their hands dirty.
Amen. And so I think we have an obligation as an industry together, and through the Fed Group, working with local trade schools. We're going to partner with Lincoln Tech here. I'm hopefully going to be going to speak at one of their locations or two, possibly this year. I have to reach back out to them, but it's been one of those things where you got so many things going on. I can't keep adding things to my plate. But 75 days from now, that plate will get a little bit lighter, and we'll all come together, and it's going to be a beautiful conference. And if you haven't got your ticket, we sold a couple today, so thank you to those individuals that got some tickets today. We're going to be talking about some sponsorships with some different companies this afternoon and tomorrow and Friday. I think every day this week we have a big busy schedule this week. So it's more than just coming to a conference. It's support to an industry that is going to need it. It's support to, or it's commitment. It's showing a commitment to what we're all doing in each one of our sectors, and we all need to work together. And this is bringing us all together. And talking about panels, we have some panels that are being put together. One of them being the first one on day one, which is leveraging your content.
It's called content creation. Leveraging it for your business. So I wanted to we have 3 panelists currently. We're definitely looking for at least 1 to 2 more panelists, but the 3 panelists that are going to be on there, we've got Chelsea Stuck from Crave & Co.
Chelsea.
David Hudson from David Hudson Productions, and Kim Coachman from KCL.
Kim. So, we definitely want to have people on the panel when we're talking about content creation, because we want to deliver.
We are experts, by the way.
Right. Absolutely. Experts in their field. And we want to deliver something that is going to be something you could take away with you, something that you're going to go back to your office and team and get strategizing and get working and understanding the importance of leveraging the content that you're creating and repurposing it and reusing it and just creating new and how to put it out there, where to put it, what's the best platforms. And let's discuss some of these things in depth so you have a better understanding of the true importance, honestly, of all the things that you see me doing over the last 4 years. You still get those head scratches of like, I guess I get it. Well, you better get it. And you need to get to FedCon so you understand. And, there's no other event or conference like this in this industry where we're focused on the digital branding and marketing side of what we need to be doing. And it's going to get better. As we go along, we'll get better at it. We'll get bigger. We'll get stronger. And we'll be able to deliver our message more. We'll be able to do everything. But we're starting out. This is brand new. And we're trying to get people excited. And
I just wanted to mention that there is a reason why all of you are going to your different respective conferences, whether that be for MOPSI, Cefesa, FIDA conferences, or anything like that. There's a reason why there's at least one focus on social media or digital branding. And we're bringing that all together in one conference.
Right. And so you'll see service, you'll see reps, you'll see dealers, you'll see everybody. You'll see a melting pot. You'll see facilities managers, you'll see technicians there. You're gonna see a lot of different people there. You'll see software companies. You'll see, I mean, there's going to be technology companies. There's a lot of different things going on in these 3 days, and there's people you're going to want to meet because you don't know what next opportunity is out there waiting for you if you don't. I used the example, I think yesterday, when we met David Hudson at MOPSI. Was that by chance, or was that because we put ourselves in the way of opportunity?
Yeah.
You got to put yourself in the way of opportunity. Not just by going to the event because we want you there, but talking even further than that. Get fired up about your digital presence. You're quiet. I talked about this in my talk. If you're a service company, I was in a room full of reps for the most part, some manufacturers, but if you're a service company and you are in my market, I think I said you're going to be pushing a boulder up a mountain.
Yes, that's what you always say.
Trying to catch up to what I'm doing.
Because it's the truth.
We have a presence, we have awareness, we have engagement, and it took 5 years to do this. Just about.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the commitment and the consistency that has to happen? You're behind the curve, and that's okay because you could still start making an impact. But you got to do it now. Can't keep waiting. The future's already, you're smack dab in the middle of it. Like, it's happening. Metaverse is coming. We're going to be sitting in rooms together. I might be in the bathroom taking a shower with my VR headset on.
No.
No?
No.
I won't do that. Do we have anything going
on? No.
Nothing?
No. Jesse said, nicely said, Lisa. Thank you, Jesse.
Jesse, we want to see you at FedCon. I'm going to reach out to you, brother. I want to see you guys. I think it'd be really beneficial for you to be in the room. You talk about networking and meeting people and being in the right place at the right time. This is being in the right place at the right time. This is going to be in the room with leaders. You want to learn how to do it. You want to know what's next. You want to figure things out. This is where you're going to want to be. We announced Nick Cribb yesterday, so he's going to be talking on why keeping it real always goes right.
I like that title.
I love it, and that fits him. That does fit him because you're not going to meet much more of a real guy than Nick Cribb.
So just because we're running out of time, Rich.
We are running out of time. I got a few minutes.
Final thoughts.
So final thoughts. By the way, shout out to Jason Hartman. He said, let's start this marketing tip Monday. And he had an article on tips how to use YouTube to grow your business in 2022. YouTube is super important, especially for your longer form content. Those vlogs and those training videos and the different things. Like, it's super important that you start utilizing YouTube more. And not focus so much on the numbers, on the subscribers, on the followers. That was one of the questions. How about being intimate with the 50 you might have? Imagine what you could get from that.
And look at that. We're actually going to have a whole talk on that.
Josh Zolan?
Josh Zolan. He's going to talk about why view count doesn't matter.
Yeah, stop romanticizing about finding 1 million subscribers and followers. Forget that.
I gotta be honest. Like, can a food service company have 1 million followers?
Maybe.
They're going to be the Kim Kardashians of.
I'm not looking to do that. I'm not setting out to say like I want to have 1 million. But I don't think it's impossible, especially if everyone starts getting really loud and we all start engaging with each other. We could drive each other's numbers up.
True.
We literally
Absolutely.
could. We could push ourselves into feeds if we're connecting and engaging and putting videos up. We could really build something really massive in our space. Maybe it's 1 million. Maybe it's 10,000. I don't know what it is, but don't over romanticize about that. Focus on your 50. If you have 50, focus on the 50. Because maybe 10 of them are going to really matter. And your influence to them is going to really matter. And it might help you grow your business because you don't know where people are going to land. You don't know where people are going to go. Build relationships, stay authentic, stay consistent. Be fired up about this stuff. Don't just sit there and go, I'm going to try. I'm thinking about it. Stop thinking. Life's passing you by.
Jason says 80-20 rule. 20% of your users account for 80% of your money. Focus on the 20.
80-20 rule is so major in life and in business.
And
you're right.
Jesse Cole says, sorry if I'm rushing, but we really do got to get out of here. Jesse Cole says, Rich, training videos with the membership? Question mark.
We are going to do training videos with the membership. There's going to be different kinds of training videos. I'm not even going to talk like specifically about equipment, but I'm going to talk even more so about the technicians. I've been talking about this for about 3 years. Okay. I wanted to start Gold Collar University. Gold Collar University is going to be behind the membership. There's going to be soft skills training for your technicians. We're going to talk operational. We're going to talk situational. We're going to talk all kinds of things that are going to be great to deliver for your technicians. So there's going to be some really great content behind the membership. And then as far as the equipment goes, we've definitely began to talk in partnerships with some manufacturers. We'll see. So we'll see what's going to be behind there. And it might be in my head. I do want to see not necessarily super long form training videos, but like repairs, 60 seconds. Like this is how you do this on. Here's Vulcan Heart. Here's your models. Here's your repairs for these models. 60 seconds, 90 seconds, 40 seconds, 80 seconds.
Can that be done?
Of course.
Okay.
Well, I'm not talking about like the big major stuff, but how about how to change a pilot, burner, in this oven. Okay. And we're not going to give you the long job. We're going to show you the steps. Do.
Okay. Got it.
That's my mind. And there could be long form. Listen, this is all, again, we're touching on the beginning of something here. So it's going to evolve. With that said, we have to jump on some meetings this afternoon. I appreciate everybody as usual. From the bottom of my heart, for those who bought tickets, sponsoring, believe in us, believe in me, believe in everything that we have going on here. Thank you so much. I'd love to see you all at FedCon. I know I won't see you all, but if you're on the fence, please reach out. Let's get you over that fence. Let's get you to FedCon. Let's get you excited about building your business. This is real.
You could just say it.
We're building business here, man. This is not like, we're not joking. We're not having fun. Well, we are having fun, but we're also building business, and it's happening through the lens. And I want you to win too. Get to FedCon. Don't miss out on this. This is a one-of-a-kind, one-time event. One-time FedCon event. I mean, 2024 will be another one, but it's never going to be this again. You're going to want to be there.
It's never going to be Back to the Future themed again.
That's right. Maybe our 20-year reunion.
No.
No, I shut down. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, stay fired up, stay passionate, stay hungry, and don't quit. Don't ever quit. Stay fired up. See you tomorrow.